Hey mathematicians, how you going? Just want to talk you through some multiplication and division of integers. So let's get right into this one. So what we're doing today is we're looking at different ways to represent multiplication and division. So multiplication can be represented in three ways, using an X or a multiply symbol, which is what you're used to, but also can be represented by a dot or by brackets. So 4 multiplied by 5 can be written as 4 times 5, this representation which you're used to, but it can also be 4 with a dot 5, that means multiply, and 4 bracket 5. So if if two numbers are next to each other and separated by brackets, that also means multiply. So all of those, the answer is going to be 20. Division can be represented in two different ways, using a divide sign or a fraction bar, and we've encountered this before this year. So 30 divided by 5 can be written as 30 with the divide symbol by 5 or 30 over 5. They both give the answer of 6. Now we're going into rules for multiplying and dividing integers. When two integers are multiplied or divided, if the sign of the two numbers is the same, the answer will be positive. So a positive multiplied or divided by another positive number is going to give a positive answer. And that's pretty straightforward. If the numbers are negative, so a negative number multiplied by another negative number, or a negative number divided by another negative number, the answer is going to be positive. If the sign of the two numbers is different, the answer will be negative. So a positive multiplied by a negative or a positive divided by a negative gives an answer of a negative, or the other way around. So basically, if the signs are the same, the answer is positive. If the signs are different, the answer is negative. So some examples. 11 multiplied by 5, positive, positive, answer's positive. 7 multiplied by 4, remember the dot means multiply. Positive, positive, the answer is positive. 6 brackets 8, that means multiply. Positive, positive, the answer is positive. Here we've got negative multiplied by negative. Signs are the same, the answer is positive. Again, negative number multiplied by a negative number with the dot meaning multiply, the answer is positive. Negative number multiplied by negative number, separated by brackets, means multiply, the answer is going to be positive because the signs are the same. Here the signs are different. Negative multiplied by positive gives a negative answer. Negative multiplied by positive gives a negative answer. Negative multiplied by positive gives a negative answer. And the same again, only this time the number which is positive and negative is swapped. You're looking at positive number multiplied by negative number, negative. If the signs are different, the answer is negative. So here's, I guess, a summary representation of those two rules that we've explained. Division, positive divided by positive is going to be positive. Negative divided by negative is going to be positive. If the signs are the same, the answer is going to be positive. And then if the signs are different, the answer is going to be negative. So basically you're ignoring the signs. You're just doing 60 divided by 12. And then you're looking at the signs. Are they different? Negative. Are they same? Positive. 81 divided by 9, so represent it slightly differently. Positive numbers, positive answer. Negative numbers, both of them, sign is the same, positive. Signs are different, negative. Signs are different, negative. So it doesn't matter if the negative numbers on the top or on the bottom. Sometimes multiplication rules need to be used to complete integer additions and subtractions. So we're going to have a look at some representations here. When two signs are placed next to each other. So an example of things you might see, 17 take negative 6 or negative 8 plus negative 23. Questions are not represented this way, and you'll need to change the representation in order to correctly answer the questions. So the reason for this is the method of writing these questions hides a multiplication by 1. So there's kind of a secret number hidden in there that's not represented at this stage. So we're going to show that number. We need to make sure the problem shows that multiplication by adding brackets. So to correctly write those questions, 17 take negative 6 is actually 17 take 1 multiplied by negative 6. So there's a secret or a hidden 1 in that question there. This one, negative 8 plus negative 23, is actually negative 8 plus 1, so that 1 is missing, multiplied by negative 23. And now that so basically that was the first question, and you can put that in brackets, and that 1 is what's hidden there. The significance of this is we can multiply the numbers, so the hidden 1 that's there, in order to turn numbers into negatives or positives using the rules that I explained earlier. So this one here, we can do negative 1 multiplied by negative 6, same sign, so the answer is going to be positive. So this essentially turns into 17 plus 6. Another way to remember how to do this is if you have two negative numbers, two negative signs next to each other, turn them into a plus. So two negative signs next to each other, turn them into a plus. That's the shortcut going from here to here. The formal way is recognizing that there's actually a negative 1 in there and doing that multiplication. So another example, negative 8 plus, in brackets, negative 23, is actually negative 8 plus 1 multiplied by negative 23 in brackets. So what would we do here? We would be multiplying the 1 by the negative 23. The signs are different, positive and negative, so the answer is going to be negative. So we're going to get negative 8 take 23. So this number didn't change, so you leave it there, but this one becomes negative 23. And then you could do that subtraction to get negative 31. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you've recognized how to use a couple of these rules to do with positive and negative numbers when we're multiplying and dividing, and also representing when we're adding and subtracting. Good luck with your questions.